Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, Dr. Yukon Suckit. That's right, thank you so much. Yukon Suckit. Tell your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck that I found off of the Platinum Mythic list over at Magic GG. It is AZORIUS, I'm not sure what to call it, flashback or something, right? AZORIUS enchantments, I don't know. We'll come up with something when we put this out there. So, yeah, it's Magic GG. It's off the competitive list there, so this should be good. Let's take a look at the cards, try to figure out what this deck will do, and then we'll take it out and see how well it works. At the low end, we got Circle of Confinement, which is an exile card for creatures, mana value of 3 or less. Yep. And then, I guess whenever an opponent casts a vampire with the same name as the card exiled, you gain 2 life. There's not that many vampires coming out right now, so whatevs. But still, it's a good exile card to play with, right? We got Malevolent Hermit, who is a 2/1 for 2. You can use him to counter a target non-creature spell, and they have to pay 3. Yeah, better than nothing, right? When he dies, he goes back. You can play the flash or the disturb cost on it, at which point he comes back as a flying 2/2 spirit wizard, and non-creature spells you control cannot be cast or countered. So that helps you playing the non-creature stuff. We got the Modern Age, which I love this card. It does a great job. It's a saga. You put it out for 2. You spend 2 turns drawing a card and discarding a card. That ends up, it seems incredibly boring, but it is very useful. And at the end, you get a flying 2/3. He's got a big old 3 butt there. And believe it or not, that guy is pretty dang useful. We got Dennick, the Pious Apprentice. 2/3 for 2 with lifelink. Fantastic cost. Man, that is incredible. It says cards in your graveyards cannot be the target of spells or abilities. Yeah, F you, Graveyard Digger or whatever. Because that means because all your cards are going back to your graveyard to be recast again, this guy will keep them alive. As long as he stays alive. But then, when he comes back from the graveyard, we pay his disturb cost. He's a flying 3/2. And whenever one or more creature cards are put into the graveyard from anywhere, you investigate. The ability triggers only once each turn. If Dennick would be... Okay, so that's pretty much it. Investigate, I think, means you get an investigate token, which you can pay 2 to sacrifice and then draw a card. We got Dorothea, and I remember I used to love this card. It comes out for 2. It's a 4/4 with flying, which is unbelievable. The reason why is because you only get to attack or block with it once, at which point then you have to sacrifice it at the end of combat. Oh, no. But the good news is that then it becomes an enchantment you can play for 3, which is cheap, right? Put it on something else, at which point then whenever that creature attacks, you create a 4/4 spirit token with flying that's tapped and attacking, and you sacrifice it at the end of combat. So, so basically it becomes something you have to put onto somebody else, and then you're always getting a Dorothea with you. It is really good. Faithful Mending. I'm not sure about this card. It costs you 2. You gain 2 life, but you draw 2 cards, and then you have to discard 2 cards. So that delta's a little rough there, and I tend to run really low in my hands for some reason. But you can play Flashback, play it again for 3. Borrowed Time is one of the better exiles out there. You can get rid of non-land permanent, and it's exiled, right? Faithbound Judge, this guy is really swole. Look at that guy. Look at his hands. Jesus. He's a 4/4 for 3. Great price. You get flying and vigilance, and also defender, meaning that guy can't attack. At the beginning of your upkeep, if he has 2 or fewer judgment counters on it, put a judgment counter on it. And as long as he has 3 or more, it can attack as though it wasn't doing so. That means he's got to sit around you got to put him out, and then you got to wait 3 more turns, and then technically a 4th. No, the 3rd. So 3 more turns before you can attack with them. So that's why you get him for so cheap, is because he can't attack for 3 turns after he comes into play, right? Katilda is also really, really good. The worst part is that you see the little protection flying on top of her. You think, oh, she's protected. She's hexproof or something. No, she just has protection from vampires. So, we're not really paying against vampires as much as we used to. So it's not as awesome as it used to think it is. But we got flying and lifelink, which is great. And her power and toughness is equal to the number of permanents you control that are either spirits or enchantments, which is like everything you're doing, right? Just about everything. Lots of stuff. When she dies, though, you can play her as an enchantment onto something else, at which point that thing gets +X, which is equal to the number of permanents and spirits that you control, and protection from vampires, and flying, and lifelink. So, excellent, right? You can just slap this down onto a bunch of stuff, and they become super awesome right away. Geistlight Snare is a counterspell that they have to pay 3 or more. It costs you 3 to put out. But if they pay 3 or more, if they have 3 mana to undo it, then you don't do anything. If you have a spirit and an enchantment, then basically it costs you either 1 or 2 less, depending on what you have out there. So you could potentially pay a counterspell for 1 blue mana. We got the Wandering Emperor, a single one that'll jump out there and kill somebody for you. She's a lot like this one is targeted. I guess you have to exile a target tapped creature. I can see she's a lot like Liliana, is that you put her out and something dies. Liliana is not targeted. This one you have to get something that is tapped. But still, they both have the same kind of function that way. Liliana is cheaper. She's 3. Wandering Emperor is 4. But Wandering Emperor matches the colors in this deck. We got a bunch of cool lands. Your beaches, your nice duels. Secluded Courtyard is a big weird card. It provides gray mana. But as it comes to play, you should choose a creature type. And if whatever creature type you selected, this can be of any color as long as using the mana to cast a creature spell of the chosen type or activate an ability of the creature or creature card of the chosen type. So in this case, you probably want to pick spirits. So anyways, that is the deck. It's nice because you get to put things out, they die, then you get to play them again. And a lot of times you play them a second time, they'll be better. So let's take this out on the track, take it around a couple times, and see how well it works. We're playing against Finnman. And 3 mana. Card draw pretty early. Keep it. A lot of card draw. Go slow. Here's talk about the modern age. These guys aren't so bad. Let's just get rid of one of these things. Seven to bring back. Well, it's a long way to go. Oh, who am I getting rid of here? All right, Faithbound Judge. Choose a creature type. What do I got here? Spirits, maybe? I'm going to go ahead and... Should I just get rid of something? Yeah, let's just do that. Suck it, suckerfish. What are we getting rid of now? Let's put out another judge. Let's think about the future. Yeah. Let's see, 7 actually. 1, 2, 3. 5. No, I just can't get rid of that disenchant. I'll attack. Let's get rid of that dragon, because he looks like a jerk. And attack. 2 at a time. 7 more turns to go. Yeah, it's not going to do me good to play those if I don't have cards in my hand. Yoink. Dorothea's got decayed. All right, she costs 3. Let's go ahead and put her right there. Can't do anything to protect it. We'll just have to suck it. See you later, Dorothea. Vigilance. Mechanic of Kings. All right, we're looking good still. He's down to 5. Still alive. And we win. Victory! BuckXtreme. 3 mana. Let's keep it. What can we do? Modern Age, Malevolent Hermit. Can't play the Dawnhart till I get another white. Go for a Modern Age. What are we getting rid of? Circle of Confinement is probably going to be okay. Let's get rid of the Modern Hermit. That guy fights. We can just play his Disturb cost. Bring him back for 3. Discard a card. What are we getting rid of here? Let's get rid of Dorothea. Got a lot of them. Alright, we'll put this down as the Spirit Maker. And we'll Circle of Confinement. And another one. What do these guys even do? Can't gain life. It's not bad. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Katilda up. Yeah, do what you gotta do, boy. Do what you gotta do. This guy's going to town. All right, let's throw the white out there. We'll put out the Katilda and Dorothea. That sounds good. Have you lost all of your creature kills? Because I would appreciate that. You can pump them. That's not good. Pump, 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 pump. No blocks. I can't gain any life, but I might be able to be a lot faster. All right, we are going to start off with Malevolent Hermit. And that guy's going to die immediately. All right, so I'm down 13. He's at 14. I've only got like one permanent guy at this point. Yep, shoot that up. It doesn't matter. Those things aren't going to do anything for me. Power and toughness equals the number of permanents you control. There's spirits and or enchantments. I can make them bigger, I suppose. That's it. I'm dead if I can't do anything this turn. Let's start off, though, with this. Pop it on there. Yeah. I'll attack. Got him down to 4. And that's it. I lost the game. Let's go, BuckXtreme. I'm giving it to you. You showboated. Our opponent against Straccia. Straccia. 1, 2, 3. Keep it. Playing it slow. Alright, I'll throw out the white. We'll get Dorothea packed up here. Let's take out the wedding invitation because those things suck butt. All attack. That is the end of that. You want it back, huh? Alright, we're going to put out Dennick and the Modern Age. Let's get rid of the other legendary. Okay, we cast him again for 4. We're going to discard an island. Put out another island. And Modern Age it again. And there we go. No attacks. It's not gonna... No good getting it killed. I'd really like for it to have flying. That'd be fantastic. We are transformed. Let's get rid of this Dorothea. Pop this up. Push it over onto that guy. Let's push this over onto that guy. Don't have the mana for it. Oh, that's not a... Oh, Dorothea right there. All attack. All right, we're up to 26, and we got a going riding high. Fortunately, they got an angel, but I got a bunch of flying dudes that should be coming out here in a second. All right, it's an easy pick. You just got to block the guys that are the most. Or the biggest there. And there we go. Let's go kill him. And we win! Victory! Alright, played against miamifitted. Fit. Alright, 1, 2, 3, let's keep it. Baloo. Alright, I'm going to put out Dennick. Start off with, just going to see red. He's either just going to shoot it, or he's going to put out some guy that's hasty. If it's a hasty guy, I'll be able to block. Alright, 3 is going to get us into a Katilda. Let's attack to get ourselves a little bit of life. Alright, we're going to judge up. All attack. Yeah, the Faithbound Judge. I like it when he flips. 7's expensive. Can you make it to 3 rounds? No! Let's put another Faithbound Judge, I guess. Alright, send in Katilda. Double Sheldred is rancid. Come on in, Sheldred. Come on in. Keep touching my guys like you know something. All right. That was actually one of the best case scenarios for me, I believe. All right, let's put out Dennick and the dominoes. Get ourselves some cards now that we can draw again. And we're going to discard Faithful Mending is what we're going to discard. All right, all in. He's up to 11. I'm down to 28. All right, we'll go up to 6 mana. We're going to put out a Dennick, who's now flying, and Modern Age it again. That didn't help out terribly well. That would have been our 7th mana. That would have been great. What are we discarding here? Okay, fine. We'll get rid of that one. I need the mana. We can do this, and then we can Faithbound Judge. All attack. Let's see if we play this game. I don't have anything to discard. You should put a devil out. Let's give it to Dennick there. All. And we win. Quite powerful. Victory! Now we're playing against Mocchi. I'm a lion. I'm a dead guy. 1, 2, 3, let's keep it. White. Here's a Dorothea. No Gala Greeter for you. Now no creatures for us. Alright, we gotta play the Wandering Emperor, kill off the Professional Facebreaker. I can borrow time on that thing. Alright, borrowed time. And you are just going to live. I should have put the counter on. I wasn't thinking what I was doing. That was dumb. I didn't realize he even had a second move. Go for it, Dorothea. And now you're gone. I need somebody to put you on, it's a problem. I was going to have a samurai. It was going to be glorious. This is taking the slow boat to get in the creature. Nice. Remember the cycling deck was all the rage? Hated that noise. Couldn't stand it. I'm going to get rid of that. We'll put out a... and we'll be done. Yeah, I'm getting really hard to actually keep a creature in play. Ass. There's your treasure. Alright, let's mana up. And another. Alright, 7-8. That's a goodly amount. Please don't kill me. You're not playing that kind of destruction, though, so I think I should be alright. I can't block it. I can block that. You can start creating treasure dogs. That'd be really cool. Next, I'll attack. Next. And we win! Winner, winner, victory dinner! Alright, so here we are with the Platinum Mythic AZORIUS deck off of the Magic GG site. And, I gotta say, you know, I can see why it was on there. It was a good deck that did a good job of playing. It had a competitive feel to it. It kind of kept up. You know, the big thing I'm always surprised by with competitive decks is how they aren't great. You know, I always expect these competitive decks to just be so, like, aggressive and controlling and just completely being awesome. But in reality, they're just like the minimum it takes to mostly win most of the time. And that's what this deck's got going on for it. When I played it, here's the deal. I got a 50% win rate with it. But I also would abandon anytime I played against mono blue because I just can't get myself to stomach being countered all the time. So I actually had much better stats than that 50%. I just refused to play against mono blue. So I gotta believe that this is a competitive deck. You probably will see wins in the 60% range, something like that. So the question is, so therefore it is competitive. What was interesting about this deck? I mean, there's nothing in this deck that's from Dominaria United, though. That's one thing I did not like. We weren't playing with cards that were new. And I don't feel like it's been long enough since Dominaria United came up for us to give up on it yet. I mean, we're still exploring the set. We haven't reached the point where we're willing to just go back through the entire, you know, standard cards and just, you know, pick old stuff potentially. Yet we're not playing with anything new here. This is just old, I want to say old cards, but they're just not brand new. I hadn't seen Dennick Pious Apprentice before. I was completely unprepared for this card. I didn't know that it wasn't in Dominaria because I hadn't seen it. But it's there. So what did I like best? You know who my favorite is? It's Dorothea, the Vengeful Victim. There's a huge drawback, which is the fact that that original creature has decayed. Has decayed, meaning that whenever it attacks or blocks, you have to sacrifice it at the end of combat. But that's okay because I like it best as an enchantment. The problem is that means it's not a creature. You can't use it, and you can't put that enchantment on Dorothea herself because she, as soon as you attack, she will just die, and then you'll lose the original enchantment. So it's just, it sucks. Faithful Mending, I did not like it because it's like you draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Nah, I'm not down with that. I never had enough cards to do that. Dennick was okay. The best thing about him is that he was a creature that wasn't going to die immediately. Plus he had lifelink, which was really good. Modern Age is a great card for drawing cards. I like that a lot. It's nice having the exile cards in here. Faithful Judge is such a badass. He's so good. I actually really appreciate him. I wish the art was a little bit better, but he's not bad at all. Katilda is the bee's freaking knees. Geistlight Snare, it's all right. It's all right. The Secluded Courtyard is a big weird one. You really, what is this? It's essentially it's a tribal card, is what it is. But I mean, are we playing with mostly spirits? Spirit, 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 not a spirit, not a spirit. So, 3 out of 5. That ain't bad. So altogether, okay, we've said it's competitive. The question, is it fun? Yeah, I'm not going to give it points plus or minus. I did like it a lot with the fact that all your stuff mostly went to flashback and you were able to play them a second time. But when they came back, they weren't the same card. They were essentially a new card, and a lot of times even a better card. I like the synergy amongst them. I think that made the whole deck more interesting. And I think that's probably the way I'm going to put it, is that it's not so much fun as much as it's just interesting. So it's a competitive deck. It's an interesting deck. And I'm not going to say it's neither fun nor not fun. I wasn't bored, which I guess would be the opposite of fun. So altogether, I'm just going to give this deck a standard A. I think it's a good deck. I think it's worth playing. And I think if you want to climb the ladder and you're tired of maybe, I don't know, one of the mono blues, mono blacks, mono somethings, this deck might be fun to play. So if you so choose to play with this deck, I hope you have as much fun as I did. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the underground secret headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes.